well.
This is great because I threw the other one in the trash. You guys, the people who know me know that that's absolutely what I would do. Now, when I started to talk about family, and I could have introduced any of the honorees because these people are my family. I met Wally Roper way too many years for to tell you how long. But this big old Hawaiian-looking guy came at me, and he said, "I'm starting a record label, and I want you to work there." At first, I didn't know what a record label did or what I was going to do, but I said, okay. So for a long time, I was called by all the disc jockeys. They were disc jockeys then. The disc jockeys called me the blue-eyed baby of Canyon Records. That was my start in showbiz. And even when I became the music editor of the Hollywood Reporter, I wanted to work for Soul Magazine so bad. And I kept asking Judy Spiegelman, who was the editor, can I talk to Regina? And Judy wasn't having it for whatever reason. Who knows? But I love Soul Magazine. Soul Magazine really was our Hollywood Reporter. It had everything in it that you didn't get anywhere else. And it remains very close to my heart, as Regina does. One of the things I do is I'm a museum curator at the California African American Museum. And last year I did an exhibit which happened to have been the longest running exhibit CAM's ever had, and it was on women game changers. And I was very proud to include Regina Nickerson Jones as one of the game changers. And it so happened that at the same time in the museum we were doing an exhibit on the Golden State Mutual Life Insurance Company, which at one point was the largest black-owned business in the United States, started by Regina Jones' grandfather. So, and that leads me to one more family member. I met Cornelius Grant in 1972, when I was just meeting the Temptations for the first time. I didn't even know who they were. And Cornelius said something funny to me. I said something funny back to him. And we have been laughing. We started laughing then, we've been laughing for 40 years. He is my best friend. And so when he came to me, a couple years ago and said, I want to start this awards. And I said, I'm in. And I'm very proud of Cornelius because, there are a lot of people who don't get recognized for what they've done. And, yeah, this is a good thing. Anyway, on the theme of family, there is a family that some people become part of that you really don't want to be in. And that's when you get a cancer diagnosis. Sadly, one of the honorees tonight didn't survive breast cancer. That was Doris Coley of the Shirelles, who died in 2004. So while I have your attention, let me tell you, if you are seated at a table with 8 women, or in a room with 8 women, or have 8 women in your family, one of those women will get cancer in her lifetime. Can I see a show of hands of anybody here who's had cancer or been touched by it?
Survivors.
Yeah. I see my sisters in the background. And they are my sisters because I too am a cancer survivor. The survival odds are awful. But there's a guy with us tonight, our last honoree. He is about the business of changing those odds. And you saw on the video of him, he will roll up on anybody and tell them they have to get in the fight against cancer. He is a champion. His name is David Harrison. Levi. Come up here.